How did you go from that to get into politics and run for office?
Well, we have a new democracy in Paraguay, and I think that when there is an open space for participation, you cannot dismiss that. I think that many people in countries, in rich democratic countries, they take democracy for granted. They say, "Hey, somebody else is going to make sure of make the rules and the legislation, and they put that in place. I just get to enjoy it." And I know not where I come from.
Right.
So we needed to make sure that we had a non-corrupt, transparent government to make and implement policies in favor of, in the case of the city, in favor of the poor neighborhoods, make sure that there's active participation of voters, make sure that people understand the government budget and that it is transparent. So that's what I did, and that's why I got into politics, not because in a pursuit of power, but in a pursuit of participation. Let's not take democracy for granted. This thing goes away very easily, and I see that in the United States and in England, I see people not participating, and that brings on the populist leaders that can be very destructive.
I understand that you were the opposition party when you were mayor of Asunción, and therefore the federal government didn't want to help you out.
Well, the federal government in Paraguay, the national government, completely boycotted the capital city, so that the mayor of the capital city wouldn't have a successful government. But despite that, we prevailed, and we put in place policies that are still in place right now in terms of urban development and public housing and transportation and waste management. So one does what has to do, and when there's a will, you can assemble citizens. The key in government is to help people move from being inhabitants to be citizens. Citizens who act responsibly and with authority of exercising their rights.
Right.